Evening, chotches. Sorry about that. That's how one of my friends always enters an Xbox Live party whenever he plays with me and my other friends. It's actually that Ryu Silence guy that I tore up in that Battlefield 3 beta footage, the last one of the beta games I played. So yeah, this sucks. I was just recording, and the fucking program crashed on me right towards the end. Not even towards the beginning, right towards the end. So that's always awesome. It was going pretty well, but looks like I'll have to start over again. Oh, that's good. It's probably better that way, so I actually get my thoughts in order. Spent too much time talking about this new TV I got. So, in short story, my videos are gonna start looking a lot less grainy. They're gonna look really good after maybe. I might save the other one for a while, but they're gonna start looking pretty nice here now. The only reason why they've been so grainy is because I've been recording in 1080i, and now I got a 720p. Well, it's a 1080p TV. It's a 46-inch TV that's in 1080p, and I mean, I play in 720p though, because Xbox only goes up to 720p and 30 frames per second. I don't care what anyone says. Call of Duty, your game does not go to 1080p, and I'm almost positive the games don't go to 60 frames per second. But in video game terms, it's different from like what the film is. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the game strategies, tips, and all that good shit that you guys want to know, because I don't feel like I've been really talking about that the last couple videos. Like a lot of my videos, like first few videos I had, I was talking about them, and then I didn't talk about it because I really didn't feel many people were playing Bad Company 2. But there's a ton of people that play this game now, so that's always good. I'm just going to give you tips about what you should do as a beginner. So, now I said in one of my videos, one of my beta videos, that I was probably going to learn the maps by sniping. I was wrong. I jumped right in with an assault kit, right from the get-go. Assault, pretty much everything but sniping. Sniping, I think, I've been doing a little bit more lately, but I'm not having as good of a time with it as I feel like I usually do. And I think it's because the sniper rifles you get in the beginning aren't, they're not really that good, honestly. The American sniper rifle, the first one, is probably my favorite of the first like, 4. Even in hardcore, that I never really was a big fan of the SV98. And I don't think I'm going to be using it anymore after last night. After I checked out that the damage only goes at the low point is 55 damage, so that's pretty horrible, considering you're pretty much always going to need to get 2 shots off on a guy from any distance. And if you know what I mean, when you play hardcore, when you play regular, you get 100 health. When you play hardcore, you get 60 health. So that pretty much means that that you're always going to need to get 2 shots on a guy from really long range. Now, I always say that I hate snipers that never fucking try and help. When I snipe from long range, I usually do a pretty fucking good job at killing people. I don't actually, you know, just sit in one place, and I do move around, but there are occasions where I want to get a really long shot off. But no, I do hate the guys that camp on top of rocks. It's actually pretty funny. And it's playing Rush on Davim on Peak right before you go and jump off the mountain, which is fucking awesome, by the way. I saw an entire squad of snipers at the top of the fucking mountain. It's like, what are you guys doing? So just for good measure, I threw a grenade down. Like, I team killed one of them, but I kind of wanted to just like, oh, look at this little motherfucker. Owned! Take that, fucking flying R2-D2 thingy, or little toy helicopter, whatever the hell you are. That That hallway on the right there, I should not have just ran past that. There's usually guys in there. I should have checked it. Because there's a lot of guys that like to camp in there usually. Go in here, check my corners. This guy has no awareness, obviously. Didn't notice that he got flanked, but it doesn't matter because he was getting pretty much pincered right there. I said before, and I'll say it again. If you're capping, stay in a safe area and just cap. Don't try running out and killing guys. It's better if you cap it than let them come to you. Let them come and try and find you. But if you're feeling pretty vigorous, I mean, you can always go out and try go hunting, but it's always a better idea to stay where you're at and let the bad guys come to you. I say bad guys, even though I'm playing as the Russians right now. They're all bad guys. Whoever is opposing you is a bad guy. But, yeah, as of right now, sniping's kind of annoying. I don't know what the other two sniper rifles are, but all the semi-automatic ones are 1 to 2 shots always. Same thing with the bolt. If the bolt-action rifle, I feel, isn't always guaranteed a one-hit kill in hardcore, I don't see the point in using it. To be quite honest, I mean, why should I use that if I'm going to have to take 2 shots on a guy if it fires as slow as it does? I mean, I'm getting the same magazine count. All I'm getting is a faster follow-up shot with the semi-automatic. I mean, maybe they'll rebalance it, but like I said, I haven't played around with the M40 very much, or the M98B, I believe it is. So, we'll see how that goes. But, yeah. For my tips, though, start out, if you're going to be playing this, a lot of people, they don't even really like sniping. They made sniping really difficult, so, but most people don't even, some people, obviously, like, they're like, oh, I'm a sniper, so I'm just going to camp over in this bush with the rest of my squad, do the sniping squad. This guy has an awareness fail, because I know I'm not using a suppressor. After watching the video already, oh, watch this, so this is pretty funny. I revive that guy, and then he gets downed immediately. See, like I just revived that guy and he get killed immediately. Oh, cool, I revived him again. Oh, the grenade, that would've been so funny if that grenade killed him. Yeah, he got killed again. Some guy, oh wow, I got killed too. That's not funny at all. It's only funny when it happens to other people, not me. Yeah, this first half of this game isn't too exciting, but it picks up in the second half, actually. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite maps. Because when I first started playing this map, the first few games I had on it, I really was just doing really bad on. But slowly, I mean, after the first 3 times I played this map, it's really gotten good for me. Like, I feel like Alex Mason or something when I play this off of Black Ops. I usually end up doing really well. I have noticed that, like I said, I mean, everyone's different. This map is obviously a little bit easier for me, like I said just now. But certain maps are just really difficult. Like Tehran Highway always seems like a difficult map if you're not in vehicles. Well, pretty much any map with vehicles. Like that's a harder map for me to do well on. But I mean, I have had good games on it. But like Caspian Border in general, I feel is just a lot better for Rush, infinitely better for Rush, because it's such a large map, and the capping to win the game, it only goes up to 150. Which I believe is the lowest in any of the games. Same thing with Heavy Metal from Bad Company 2. You only needed 200 points to win that. And they put that down because Caspian Border is probably the biggest map in the game. So they figure, you know, they need to lower that or else the game will fucking drag on forever. But it doesn't seem to really do that in Caspian Border. The matches seem really short. It's such a big map, so it's like, yeah, I rarely ever... I almost never see people get more than like 11 kills in that map. As far as attachments go and kits and all that good stuff, right now I am using the assault kit with the M416, which is definitely in my recommendation for guns to use. There's about 3 or 4 guns that you get at the very beginning of the game that I would have to recommend using. That's, well, I mean, a few you have to work a little bit harder for, but the M416 is the second assault rifle you get, and you can use it on both the Russians or the Americans, and it's awesome. It's, I haven't really used the M16 very much, but it's an awesome gun to use. As you see in this video, I'm doing pretty well with it. It has little kick, but it's really great. I use the grip for pretty much all like the guns I use pretty much. Use the grip. The optic varies on which map. On this map, I usually use the holographic or red dot, or the infrared night vision. You can pretty much use on any map and do well with it. It's almost overpowered, but it's not, because it's 1x zoom and it sways quite a bit, but it's a really great attachment to use. Right now I don't have a secondary equipped. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I would have the laser right now. I probably just forgot to put it on. But on this map, I wouldn't recommend using the flashlight very much. I'd rather use the flash suppressor. The flash suppressor is probably one of my favorite attachments by far, because it gives you the suppression effect, but without the like, you can't see where the bullets are coming from on the map, but you can you don't get any damage drop off either. Or, well, you still get a damage drop off, but it's not as significant as the suppressor. It says that the accuracy is reduced, but I'm telling you, I have not seen any accuracy reduction. Now watch this guy right here. Should have just knifed him, but knowing my killer instinct, I go for the fastest kill possible. Oh man, it's hard talking for 40 minutes. Saying all the same stuff I said before. Well, not the same exact stuff. Yeah, this was going a lot smoother the first time. Oh well, c'est la vie. This cap point C is a very hard cap point to get. Like, this was awesome because I came in here and cleared it out, but no, this is a very hard one to clear out, because the guys, they will fortify this area. Whoever caps this area, it's usually the Russians, will fortify it hard. That little back entrance way, like I'm looking straight ahead at it, is one of the best ways to go up and get in here. Never go through this hallway that I just looked at. The main hallway, everyone seems to always just like try and do a firefight down there. You want to flank them through one of the back ways, but it's hard. This guy has no awareness too. What the hell is this guy doing? He's like got like sprint on with sniper. It's so stupid. Oh no, it's team kill. That's cool, brah. I'll use my defibrillator to revive you. The best attachments I've seen for the guns, I mean, it varies, but the ones I've had the best luck with were definitely the suppressor, definitely the grip, and in darker environments, the flashlight. I mean, a lot of people bitch about it, but it's effective. Okay? If other people are using it, you might as well use it too. It's actually really funny because awareness fail part 2. but one of my friends was like, he's like, dude, the fucking flashlight. The flashlight's the new noob tube. I'm like, a flashlight is definitely the equivalent to a noob tube. But no, I really don't use it very much. The only reason why I'm using it right now, I just realized that this is one of my earlier games. And I obviously just unlocked it because I unlocked the red dots scope midway through this this match, or no, the holographic site. So this is pretty nice right here. It's a nice little kill streak. Owned. Go to the top of this tower. You know, getting the high ground is always great. At this point in the game, I'm just running around killing people and trying to cap. I mean, I'm not really going with any set strategy here. I'm just going for kills. Because honestly, I mean, you want to play the objective. Ooh, nice one. You definitely want to play for the objective, no doubt. But if you do have a guy just running around frustrating the enemy and killing them, that really messes with them. You need people that'll do that, and most people will be more willing to do that. But if you can not only cap... Oh, watch this guy. I just ran out of ammo here because I believe a few seconds ago, or a few minutes ago, I swapped out extra magazines for extra explosives, which is a stupid idea because the only explosives you get for assault class are the noob tubes. Watch this. I bet this guy wasn't expecting me to do this. Go all the way downstairs just to fucking do this. And revived. So yeah, I think I thought it would maybe give me more grenades, but then I learned later on you get an actual thing that gives you grenades specifically. I don't think I've unlocked it yet. But yeah, I'm out of ammo right now. I would have used the extended magazines, or extra magazines, because that's a lot smarter to use for this class. I had a little interruption there. What was I talking about? If I were smart, I'd go back and listen to the video, or my audio that I was just recording. Oh well, F it. Best kits to use, probably the assault kit and the engineer kit. If you're dealing with a lot of vehicles, it's definitely useful to be an engineer. I haven't found many uses for the Stinger missile because it seems like everyone puts on stealth and flares, so it takes forever to shoot a rocket at a freaking plane. By the time you get it, it uses flares, and then by the time you get it a second time to use it, it's, you know, flares again. But yeah, as far as guns go, from the beginning, the guns I've found the best uses: the M416. The M4A1. Now these are guns you get right off the bat pretty much from the game. The M16 I haven't really played around with too much, but I'm sure it's probably pretty good. But the M4A1 I've seen so much success for with that gun. The SCAR is okay. It's really strong, but you run out of ammo relatively quickly. The UMP-45 is, I believe, the first submachine gun you unlock. MP7 you can unlock pretty fast too, but it's honestly not as great as I thought it was, as I've slowly found out. I mean, if you're accurate with it, it's a really strong gun, but it runs out of ammo really fast. And the A91, they're all pretty early unlocks within like the first 20 levels that are really, really good. As far as ooh, wow. I see why I would run away from there. Oh wait, is that friendly tank? Like what I'm about to do here is I'm about to run around this corner and get killed. See, now the flashlight's always blinding even in daylight, which I think they should fix. But I find it a little bit better to use a suppressor. The flash suppressor, like I said, is a great attachment because you don't get as much drop-off rate with it in terms of damage. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I mean, if you're beginning, be an engineer or an assault kit. Assault kit's immensely useful because you can revive people like I just did there, and being able to heal yourself, especially in hardcore, great. If you're a beginner, obviously, you're probably not going to be playing hardcore very much. I mean, there's very few exceptions of people that will just jump right into hardcore. I'm one of them. I just jumped right into hardcore from Bad Company 2. Or when I played Bad Company 2. Usually not the smartest idea, but in this game it's a little bit different. You still get your mini map, but you don't. You can't spot people and all that stuff. I find it a lot more bearable to play in regular, or I mean hardcore than regular for me. But that's just me. I mean, obviously, all the stuff I'm showing you, or telling you, goes for both, because a few of my videos are for regular, especially my earlier videos. You probably won't see me playing too much regular after a few of my videos, because now that the hardcore servers are fixed, there's really no need for me to do that.
Here's your first thing.
Because I'm hardcore and that's how I roll. But yeah, those guns are all really good. They're all pretty strong and have little recoil. The Scar I found has more kick than I want it to, but it's still a really good gun. The main thing is the ammo drop on it. And yeah, this game is wrapping up, so closing comments. I'm gonna try and really honing in. I'm probably going to do some gun reviews, actually, of what I think of some of these guns and get more in depth on it. I just wanted to give you guys some good advice. Oh, the first support class gun, the IRA 7027 or whatever, that's probably a really good gun too, I'm just assuming, because from what I read, it's pretty much the M416. So, I mean, go ahead and play around with that. I never used the bipods for any of the assault classes, but I use them all the time for the sniper rifles, the semi-automatics in particular, because I haven't really played around with the bolt actions very much. But there you go. Had a great game. I believe I go 30-something and 10. And this shotgun is really good too. I haven't really played around with it, but I get torn up by it all the time. But yeah, there's more on the way to come. I hope this video was helpful for newbies. Oh, little quick thing about that camo. Pick your camo wisely, because it can actually save your life. I was playing against one of my friends, and it was on Team Deathmatch on Caspian Border, I think, or Squad Deathmatch, and my friend could not see me. Wow, a 7,000 score. Holy shit, I didn't think I did that good. That's awesome. But no, anyway, he's like, what camo were you using? I couldn't fucking see you. And I was like, I think I'm just wearing the woodland camo, because of the way the shadows were. I mean, hey, it can actually save your life, so don't pick a stupid camo, I guess. I don't know. But alright guys, that's it from me. That's take 2, so take it easy, have a good night, and enjoy Battlefield 3. Later.